Afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers with a look at your forecast for today, for this weekend, and for next week, where we are tracking some pretty big potential changes in our forecast. And by big potential changes, I mean colder weather and actually some lower elevation snow. So we are going to continue to track that. Let's go ahead and take you outside right now for a live look out over Lookout Mountain. Beautiful blue skies, just a few clouds. That's all we're dealing with as those temperatures climb into the 70s. Your forecast high for today, 74 degrees. The current record is 75 degrees. That was set in 1999. So we are getting close to record territory. We are already at this hour at 72 degrees. Winds are calm, a little breezy, no question, in the foothills. Earlier today, we've gotten some of those downsloping winds. The subsidence, that's what helps to warm the temperatures. And again, already seeing temperatures in the low 70s. We'll see some breezy conditions at the base of the foothills and the foothills today, but it shouldn't be too bad out at DIA, where again, winds are calm. Here's a look at those current temperatures across the plains. 73 at Greeley, already 77 degrees at Ray, 76 in Lamar, Rocky Ford, 80 degrees. 80 degrees on this Thursday, November 13th. Temperatures in the 50s, even some low 60s up in the mountains. So we are 6 degrees warmer than we were this time yesterday. Here in Denver, 12 degrees warmer than this time yesterday in both Greeley and Fort Collins. Those current wind gusts, again, Loveland Pass, we're looking at 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Blackhawk as well, some stronger wind gusts. And Boulder, 26-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Those downsloping winds, pretty strong. So certainly breezy conditions continuing at the base of the foothills and the foothills. Also dry conditions. So just elevated fire danger, something to think about when we have these breezy conditions. Certainly not meeting the criteria for any type of alert or warning or advisory, but certainly breezy conditions at the base of the foothills and those usual spots as we head into the afternoon. So the warm, dry day topping our weather headlines for today. Highs in the 70s. We are staying dry and mild through Saturday. And of course, the big question, where's the snow? It is looking like we'll get some snow next week, certainly in the mountains. We're going to get some snow, but we've got a couple things going on. We've got some moisture moving in from the west. We've got some cold air dropping down from the north. And if the timing lines up just right, looks like we'll get our first low elevation snow of the season. Some snow expected at DIA. Live radar, again, we're quiet. We still have that ridge of high pressure controlling our weather pattern, and that will be the case over the next couple of days. So as we put our forecast into motion here with our futurecast, we can see really just, let me see if I can get this to go. It has just frozen up a little bit. Let's see, I think I can get it to go manually. Okay, we're going to do this manual. Really just some clouds in the picture. That's all we're going to see. Friday morning, possibly some light showers up across the northwest corner of the state. Increase in clouds as we head into Friday evening. And then not too much happening Saturday. Actually, lots of sunshine. It's 5 o'clock on Sunday. I want to stop this. Now, this system is a little bit slower. We've been tracking this system, some moisture moving in from the west. I'd say about an hour or two ago, it did have that moisture moving in at 5 o'clock. Looks like it's slowing down a bit. So this storm system still making its way into Colorado Sunday morning, but a little bit later than initially thought. So that, again, timing is everything when it comes to these storms, and will we see snow down at the lower elevations. But for now, as we head into Sunday, as you can see here, this is 9:30 Sunday morning. We're seeing that rain moving across the western slopes, snow falling in Telluride. That's great news for an area that is really needing the snow. Certainly the mountains going to see that snow. This is Sunday afternoon. Heading back from the mountains or heading to the mountains on Sunday afternoon, expect some winter-like driving conditions. Now, as we head Sunday into Monday, we're going to continue to see that precipitation moving in through the west. And that will likely bring us some showers Sunday evening into later on Sunday into Monday for the lower elevations. Not expecting snow at this point, but again, some light rain showers Sunday night into Monday. As for today, mostly sunny, 74 degrees. That is our forecast high. Again, not quite the record, but very close to the record, 75, set back in 1999. Forecast lows for tonight. We're talking about forecast lows, temperatures dropping down into the 30s and 40s. Forecast highs for today. Again, 70s across the board. We are already seeing temperatures climbing to about 80 degrees across the southern plains. So it is a warm one. Our normal high for this time of the year, by the way, 54 degrees. So our forecast high, a good 20 degrees above that. Temperatures in the 50s and even some 60s up in the high country. Here's our wind gust forecast. I'm going to slow it down a little bit, bring it back. And we can continue to see, as we head into the afternoon and evening, there's strong gusty winds in the foothills and the base of the foothills. Golden, no question, you're going to get some strong winds through the day today, and then continuing into tomorrow as we get those downsloping winds continuing to bring us the sunshine, the warm temperatures, the warm conditions, and the dry conditions as well. You get that compression when those downsloping winds kind of squeezing any type of moisture out, and so we're getting not just those winds but the dry conditions continuing, and we'll have continued elevated fire danger through the day tomorrow as well. I'm going to walk this weather, the jet stream back a bit. As we can see, as we head through the day today into tomorrow, that ridge of high pressure staying in place. It is just meandering, not going anywhere fast. Tracking a couple storms. One you can see moving in over California, bringing potential flood concerns to California as we get a lot of precipitation associated with that system moving through. And also up there, you can see in the top left corner right here, there's a trough that is moving in, and as that moves to the east, it is going to open the door for some Arctic air to move in. So this is kind of the cold air tracker as we head in through the weekend into Tuesday. And again, Tuesday into Wednesday is then we're looking at the potential for lower elevation snow, and you can see as that trough moves through, opening the door for that cold air from Canada to drop down. We're talking extremely cold in Washington, Oregon, down into Northern California, Nevada, and we're kind of getting the edge of it, but that will gradually push off to the east. So we are expecting very cold temperatures to move in, a big shift in our weather pattern as we head into next week. So let's break it down for you as we take a look at your 7-day forecast here. Again, very warm, unseasonably warm temperatures for today and tomorrow. A few more clouds in the mix tomorrow, but still going to be very warm. We're looking at highs in the low to mid 70s. High pressure in control. Saturday, we start to see that high pressure shift. A storm system moving in from the west. It's going to drop those temperatures a bit, but still well above our normal high of 54 degrees. So 69 on Saturday. Clouds will be building. Those winds will be building out in front of that system as well. 67 on Sunday. And again, mostly sunny for most of the day. We see that system start to move in Sunday morning across the western slope, gradually pushing to the east. So by Sunday afternoon, evening, again, we'll see that snow up in the mountains, and by Sunday night, possibly some rain showers here across the plains and the lower elevations east of the divide. It's about a 10% chance we'll see some showers here in the metro area or anywhere across the plains, the I-25 corridor for Sunday night. Monday, about a 20% chance for some showers early. And that cold air starting to filter in, so we're going to see those temperatures starting to drop. 56 for a high on Monday, Tuesday 54. Now again, Tuesday into Wednesday, that's when we're going to see that moisture moving in. That's when we're going to see that cold air really drop down. So overnight lows dropping down below freezing. Our high on Wednesday, 47 degrees. So again, that cold air in place Wednesday, and as we head toward the second half of the week, that cold air forecast to settle in. According to models, looking like that cold Arctic air will settle in. And again, Tuesday to Wednesday, that's when we get that moisture. That's when we could see that accumulating lower elevation snow. We're not talking about a lot, just some light snow, but again, always good to see, and we need it here in the Denver metro area. Certainly need it in the mountains, but we will see it up there in the higher elevations, just tracking the potential for A slippery commute Wednesday morning, some light snow, certainly winter-like driving conditions Wednesday morning, and it is going to be cold. Again, our normal high 54 degrees, we're looking at highs in the 40s, so below average high temperatures for the second half of the week. And again, the potential for some winter-like weather Wednesday morning with the potential for some low elevation snow. So potential impact alert for Wednesday as we continue to track that storm. Of course, stay tuned to 9 News, 9 News family of networks. We will continue to stream updates to our forecast throughout the day on 9 News Plus and keep you posted on what you can expect this weekend. And again, the track of that storm that could bring us our first low elevation accumulating snow. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Have a great day.